Awesome! Hey guys! Ano ba? Mag-quest na ba tayo? Oh, sige, let's do the quest na bro. Ay, wait. Naku, 100 to. Sige, okay lang. Internet? Where's that? Okay.
I'll have to work overtime to finish this mission report.
Dati siya matawag salita. Hey, I'm looking for you, bro.
You're
Ito lang ba yan? Uy, bamboo bro. Security bro. Meron siyang ano, forgetfulness. Ay, teka, wala tayong sound. Ayan na bro. Oh, dito kayo. Dito yung headquarters yung mga bakla kayo, ah. Parang bang story na yung nagawa ko, no? Nalilito na ako sa mga story. Perfect to. Sino ba si Inspector Bringer?
All right.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow.
But
At
at
least
least.
this tape recorder still works. I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians. Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that. In the thick of all the fighting, I turned back and realized, luckily, I managed to defeat the ethereals. But the wounds, I don't mean to cast the blame at all here. And if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable. It's just human nature. Yes, that thing is right. So long as humanity is in constant only by embracing everything, only by embracing this power, can everyone survive. Oh, Creator!
Are you okay, Julia?
Thanks. I'm okay. It's just,
Julian?
even though we
Julian.
had our suspicions, now that everything is out in the open, well, at least now I know the reason why he changed.
What did Bringer say during the recording? Whatever it was, he called it a miracle.
May sound ba? Meron. Oh my goodness. Haha.
I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the hollow unscathed. Plus, I remember him rescuing a few.
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one?
It's possible that, but like if Bringer actually met a real god that completely healed his body.
And that's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltists.
That sounds like a reasonable speculation.
But it still exceeds the limits of.
In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltists. I'll keep pulling this thread and see where it leads.
Hey, what are you doing here, bro?
I've been waiting for you for quite some time. I've been waiting for you for quite some time.
I don't want to talk to you, bro.
We meet again, Master. I imagine you've already managed to gain about some people who wish to use sacrifice to lot.
So you know about that?
Because I've been watching you. I know many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere. I need to find Bringer's.
Bringer's belongings. Did he even leave any?
Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
Who do you mean by they?
The Exaltists, of
Sino kaya
course.
yun?
They're always lurking whenever some. Actually, the Exaltists and I. We have, but no more than that until you officially.
All right.
Splendid. I like people who don't mess around. By the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at.
No.
As I expected. Not to worry. You're an invaluable proxy. I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaethon can fight in the hub.
Hang on. What
Sino
did you
yun?
just say? Your darling Lord Faith.
That's right. The best proxy in all of New Era. Don't tell me you don't like him.
It's not that I don't like him. It's just, it's a...
Well, if it's not that you don't like him, then that means you do
Hindi
like
niya
him,
alam?
right? And I know exactly how you feel. Great, you're a fan of Lord Phaethon too. But that makes sense. All of New Eriduat.
Fine, you're right.
Then we're fellow fans! Wonderful. I feel so much...
Hindi niya alam, ba't di niya alam na siya si Phaethon?
Oh my! Once I start talking about Lord Phaethon, I just can't help myself! I suppose that's all for today then.
Sino si H? Hugo, okay. Hoy, grabe naman yan. Thank you po sa pag-share, Professor Gaming. Thank you sa pag-share, Charles Stephen Lokyao, Juding Bakla, Tambongay. Good afternoon, brother. Where are you, brother? Are you under the water again, brother?
Proxy, you're here too.
Sino yan? Sino kasama mo,
I didn't
Andy?
expect to run into you here.
What?
What are you two doing here?
Wait.
And what's with the new outfit,
Ah,
Andy?
okay, Andy.
I'm here to investigate that
I'm just here, there, and everywhere. Sana all omnipresent. Omnipresentable.
I've recently dug up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me
Hi,
to prove my
Charluding
identity.
support. Nung bumili ka ng base mo na mapangit, yung kulay pulang court na mapangit. Omni absent sa school. It's normal, bro. It's Monday. Today is Monday absent operation. Nung bumili ka ng mapangit mong court, pinagpilian mo rin yung Tajima. Tagima ba yun? Tajima, or whatever it is. Kinonsider mo rin ba as choice yun? Or nag-court ka na agad?
So, to gain her trust, I decided to meet her dressed like now that everything is completely finished. This uniform doesn't really represent anything in
Si
particular.
Andy ba to? Dito si
For
Andy
me,
eh.
it's just another outfit. We all have to move on.
I'm helping her. I want to make sure whoever's behind
Tsaka ba't
all
nakilala
this
si
is
Trigger?
caught.
May na ano
And who's
tayo?
this
May
young lady?
na-miss tayo?
This is my friend, Vivian. We're here...
Ambi, one of the Cunning Hair's most powerful members. And Trigger,
Obol Squad
an
Sniper.
Opal Squad sniper.
Dami alam ah.
Know us?
Mahal pa kasi Tajima, Kuya Alpet. Yung 5-string mahal ba? Mahal ba yung 5-string doon? Kasi, baka, hindi ko nakita yung presyo ng Jazz eh. Pero may nakita akong precision na active. Pero 4-string lang. Kapresyo lang din nung sa'yo, mga 15, ganun. Hindi ko lang alam yung Jazz na 5-string.
Looks like someone's done our homework. Is it because of the proxy?
You two are practically celebrities. And because of my work, I've got loads of info when it comes to anyone with a name around New Era.
I see. Seems you're handling your work well.
Let's prepare to enter the Hollow. Unless you have any
Pero parang may nakita akong
questions, we'll be
5-string
taking our
na...
leave now.
5-string na... Pero precision din. Pero active din. Parang kapresyo lang din ng 4-string. Nagulat nga ako ba't ganun yung presyo ni pareho-pareho lang. Pero
You're
ewan lang
going
yung,
into a
ewan ko
hollow?
lang yung Jazz.
Proxy, you plan on...
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. I've recovered.
Sino to?
Aren't you that lady from before?
Hello. I didn't expect to see you again.
Scammer yan, bro. Aba, may ganyan-ganyan pa, oh. Why are you crying, bro? Di pa po kaya ng budget. Ba't nagmumura ka? Ay, di pa po kaya ng budget, Tajima. Kapag may work na siguro yung mga ganong days. Nakita mo yung presyo ng Jazz na 5 string? Wala kasi akong makita eh. Sana all my work na talaga.
Vivian, are you alright? You look
Deep freeze.
depressed.
What's wrong, Vivian?
It's nothing. So then, what are you?
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you.
Hindi, scammer
I'm waiting
yan,
to
bro.
meet someone.
Don't tell me. You're my...
That's me. Anby from Silver Squad, I presume?
Ah, Silver Squad ka na. Hindi ka na from
I'm
Cunning
going to
Hairs.
exchange some information with Miss Anby.
You aren't looking so good.
Okay, that's all in return. I want you to do
Di
something
po,
for me.
Kuya Abet, ha. Di po masyadong nagtingin ng tangang, tagmumura ka, Taji mo ng Taji. Ay, charis lang. Pero tinignan ko siya sa marketplace, mga second hand. Ay, baka mahal nga, baka murang Taji mo yung nakita ko. Pero mukhang legit naman tong nakita kong Taji mo na to. What do we have here, bro? Tajima BBM. Ay, di pala BBM. Sorry po mga aktivista na mali lang po. Tajima TBM4 active. Pero nakita ko kasing review nito mga foreigner eh, kaya inisip ko baka legit tong Tajima TBM4 na to eh. Basta foreigner. Ay. Tajima TBM4 review. Oh, di mo oh. Foreignoy Classic Series review.
Fuck you.
Pero sa kanin.
Take me into the hollow.
I
I
left
left something
something
very
val-
valuable inside.
Seeing as we were just about to go in ourselves,
It's fine by me. But
it's fine. There's no rush.
Huh?
It'll be safer with more people.
Thank you.
Kailan nyo na-meet si Trigger? Teka, ano ba naman to? May na-miss ba ako? For the first time. Si Trigger may trigger na. Na-meet ba natin yung trigger na yan? Oh, sa Reddit din may nag-post eh. Where did we meet Trigger before? Did I miss something? Soldier 11 story? Wala naman siya dun eh. Uy, sino to? I do. Let's go to the hollow, bro. Ba't tinuturuan ako nito? Alam ko na yun eh. Si Trigger, di ko alam yung Trigger.
what is it that you all plan to do here?
We are here to look for something too. Something extremely important.
Paka-powerful naman na ito ni Anby, Silver.
Save your strength, and
New Eridu's future may well depend
Anong
on
to ni Vivian? Ay. Bawal pa gamitin si Vivian.
save your strength, Envy.
Pakalupit.
Increase firepower.
Support ba to? Uy. Shielding galore itong mga bakla na to. Uy.
The melody of combat. Pin them down. Right over there.
Oh, pakalapit tong isa. Uy.
Move behind me.
Ah, you're hurting me, bro.
I'll take point. Increase firepower. Ready.
Now it's my turn to ask questions. What exactly is it that you're investigating?
Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist anymore.
Why?
What I'm investigating has something to do with it.
That
Hazal!
Pakalupit ni Anby.
Right over there. The target's weary. This bullet will reach its mark.
Right on cue.
Parang ang lakas ng sound natin, teka. Where's the settings bureau options? Audio, bawasan natin. Ah, wait, dagdagan natin.
Quick shot. Supporting position.
Proxy, let's use that fissure to head to the next location.
Okay.
This is the place.
So, what is it that you're looking for?
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally. Please, could you all help me find it?
Sure.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. I know it might sound. I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
Baka siya yung daughter niya.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
Neither do I.
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
It's a fancy lunchbox?
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
What's wrong, Vivian? You seemed worried for a while now.
I'm worried about Sienna.
Her location should still be safe.
Recalibrating.
Angas ang ano,
I hope
aiming
so.
galore niya.
Was easy.
Angas, ano ba to? Napakalupit.
Target locked.
Pin them down.
Haha. Bro. Did she dead?
Her vital signs are...
What happened?
I guess this was. There's one thing I must remind. Your time is running.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on. So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through. Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter. It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes. But it's the only...
What makes you think that will help?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. But it's something I must do. I have to leave something behind for my girl. If it's okay, could you tell her... Don't worry. Even if Mommy... Thank you.
She was betting that we'd help her.
So, you were aware of this the whole...
Yes. Because I saw. You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to... But the things I see are always something bad. That's all I've ever been able to...
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that in...
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad...
It wasn't me. I didn't do any... Sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening every time.
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. No.
If only she would just...
I'm sorry. Every time. In the end. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me predicting these things, or if my very existence is manifesting these...
Vivian.
You were just trying to be kind and warn them about him.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Thank you. No matter what. I just hope she finally... I hope no misfortune ever happens to any...
Huh.
Roxy, do you believe that the future can be changed?
Yes.
That's quite the sudden question. I think that it can.
It's not, bro.
So?
Andy. Roger.
In my memories, this has happened countless times already. That I only see misfortunes. Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness?
Copy. Adjusting for wind. Increase firepower. Ready. Time to calm down. Ether vision activate.
Roxy, the fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
Okay.
Right on cue. Outbound.
You're in my sights.
Wide open.
Show no mercy.
Recalibrating. Flip the switch. He won't back down.
Save your strength, and my bullets are one with the wind. Ether vision activate. The melody of combat.
Sound strategy.
Support in position.
Paano kaya ito gamitin?
Target locked. A perfect conduit.
You're in my sights. Time to pin them down. I'll take point. Recalibrating.
Outbound.
Show no mercy. Ether vision activate.
Right on cue.
The target's weary. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
I think it's about time.
We should take that lady out of the hollow.
Thank you.
She gave us the intel we needed. I hope everything else.
Master Proxy,
Can you tell me a little more?
it's... These premonitions I see are not within my control. Most of the time, I see death, disease, but every time, without exception, they end up happening. And that's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore,
I don't mind at all. That's just who you are, Vivian.
I've always considered this ability.
It's not a curse.
Thank you. Well, it's getting late. Bringer's belongings ought to be around here. Looks like it isn't in here. strange. There's nothing in here.
Yuga, bro. Why are you here, bro?
This is it. But I don't know what...
Well, hello, Master Pro. Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your life.
I would have protected the proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete...
Hang on. Did you say...
Apologies. I'm actually part of the Phantom Thief Syndicate.
That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from...
So the whole time you were only bidding on the collections so you could get backstage and tamper with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motive. As you've probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thieves syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members. So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show.
I guess that makes sense.
Your trust is most appreciated. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies like yourself.
Ang galing ko. Hala ko chinurge ko na.
We need your...
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate. We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven people from tops splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by.
Hey, Collective of Plenty is here, bro.
Of course, besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering. Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of this. And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to... If you ask me, that's enough to be considered a form...
All right.
Thank you. However, aside from these philosophical considerations, as you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu. We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something those And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. We share the same goal for the moment. How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you He's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep... Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided from public security or HS.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along...
Great. It's a deal. Consider it a souvenir commemorating our...
For now, we'll carefully look through the content.
Uy, nakahugo tayo, bro. Oh my goodness. Aha, sino nagsabi niyan?
How about it? Will you? Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice. I am Mockingbird.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to...
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation.
And what do you want?
Wealth, glory, power. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family...
Then you've certainly come to the... My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, the Ravenlock status and tops will significantly... At which point,
I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for it. I was hoping you could
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford...
I understand. But in exchange, you...
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe. A place you don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird.
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance? If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of...
You do make a valid point there. In that case,
I appreciate...
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership? Having a drink before undertaking anything important.
As an outsider, it's...
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions...
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact...
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena! She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel.
Father! We have to... Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages.
Hugo, did you do...
Yes, it was I...
He admitted it! Father, he has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo? Well done. My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it. But like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is quite...
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment
is Hugo.
As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment.
Father! Before this...
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even... This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment.
Yes, I...
Soon.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy. Today was quite eventful. You're a child that only brings misfortune. People have been saying that about me for a long time. I used to feel hurt. Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things,
Joyful things.
would people like me a little more?
Still no, bro.
Maybe. I truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift.
Did you really mean that?
Thank you, Proxy. I'm so glad to have met you.
Lo, loves ate mo.
And you're also a fan of Lord Phaethon. It's like we were fated to meet.
Ano kaya mangyayari pag nalaman niya siya si Phaethon, no?
I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame.
Because you really are, ay.
Like, I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self.
Hindi naman siya vampire, no? Pareho kasi sila ng tenga ni Yugo, eh.
Perhaps people really do possess an aura. And ours just so happen to be extremely compatible. By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason. And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a but he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because I digress. He ran away. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness.
So,
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel, even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't. I think one day he'll tell me his secret.
It's just an anti-hero,
Until
bro.
I just have to wait.
Ballet Twins, let's go there, bro. Okay.
It appears we're the first to arrive. This might sound weird, but I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. It's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad... Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be... Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time? I have a huge collection.
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon, doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for start.
It's all my own original merch. Like screenshots of old internet comments. I print them out, and plus the avatars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlist they recommend. I'd love to show it all to you.
Well...
Speaking of which, what's taking those two? Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow. I wonder...
Si Lycon tsaka si Hugo, tama ba? Ah? Enna. Abo. Napakainit ng dugo ni Hugo kay Lycon. Pareho naman silang ice powerer. Yo bro, nice singing bro. Nice guitar bro. Na naman? Are you following me, bro? Mag-aaway ha.
This is getting to be more than just a coincidence. Or perhaps you are, actually.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us. I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established.
Indeed. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even... Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for it. By the way, Lycon.
Hindi niya pala pinatay si Jack.
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thief?
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the...
I don't have any objections, but...
How about... It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? Besides, we still ran missions together even...
No.
Oh.
It does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want, I want Mockingbird to become a symbol. Like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads. Striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name.
The name.
Just like Jack used to say, this world isn't fair. So that's why we have to influence it however we can.
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't...
Of course I remember. All right. I promise.
That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oath.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially... Our first order of business, deciding.
Hoy, ba't kasama si Silver Soldier
Looks like
and
we're all
B?
here. Hugo, you're late again.
That's right, you're late again, bro.
Looking for intel? Or hiring me for a job?
Ano pala siya? Sons of Claydon? What's this? Silver Squad, okay. Stars of Lyra. Defense Force Silver, Sons of Claydon. Criminal Investigation, that's CISR. Magkakalan pala kayong mga bakla kayo. Hollow Special Operations sila, ano? Belobog. Saan yung isa? Where's ano? Saan yung isa na ko? You. Wala pa si Trigger dito, oh. Wala ka si Trigger, oh. Sino mo? Siya ba yan? They look the same, no? Anby and Soldier 11. They also look the same, bro. Obol Squad and Silver Squad. So there will be Teka, search natin sa Google, bro. An obol, currency or weight, initially consisting of splits copper and bronze, but later becoming a silver coin. Parang silver din pala, obol.
Number 0, Anby.
Okay, let's find out what's gonna happen to this mission, bro. Oh.
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
In position.
You should have given us the dapat yung stats na lang ng...
Oh, are you familiar with this place?
More familiar than you, it seems.
Taxi, if they're being too noisy, can I take action?
In position.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path.
The generator room should be nearby. Over here.
Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit.
Don't tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty attendance.
I can fix it, but I'll need a circuit diagram before I can do anything. I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before,
It's a...
Just leave that problem to...
Wise, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to you.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. The circuit is fixed.
Wait up. Wait a second. It's all coming together now.
Mas, si
The
Phaethon.
outside world from within a hollow.
Phaethon.
You're Lord Phaethon? Impossible. There's no way. But I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good person. But could you really be Lord Phaethon?
That's me. I'm Phaethon. Sorry, I just never...
Unbelievable, Lord Phaethon. I've been your biggest fan. Goodness me, Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along, and I had no idea. Could you? I mean, if you're willing, could you?
Anything you want, but let's get out of the...
Oh, okay. Sorry. Guess I got a little.
Anyone would be enraptured meeting.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
We should keep moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat.
Say no more.
The door's finally open.
The proxy is Phaethon. Phaethon is the proxy. This is a dream. I never went away.
Mind the blind spot.
Understood. The fissure over there should lead to our destination. Lygon, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
I've matured.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
A difficult foe, that one. Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
I won't back down. I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon.
Dami niya protector, oh. On the spot. I mean...
Power! Say no more.
Oh!
Move, please.
Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling? Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food? Water?
Master, a
complex mechanism has been detected ahead. To pass suggestion, split up.
So, we have to head to 3 different places.
Siguro kilala niya si Fairy.
Huh? We're splitting it.
I can take care of one myself.
That leaves the last one to me, then.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying.
Ay,
This is a
taray.
good chance for you guys to build some rapport.
Anby's got a point. Hugo, just go with Lycon.
Pinag-partner niyo pa yung dalawa.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Faithin, don't...
Huh? That's
All right, sounds like a plan. It's all this.
If Master Proxy's Lycon, you better not.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
Sino lalaban para sa akin? Oh!
Lord Faithin. There are too many ethereals here.
Okay, what do we have here? Okay. Okay. Got it. Run, bro.
Lord Faithin. Seems like we both... Sure enough, Lord Faithin and I... Sorry. Goodness me. Somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Faithin. I'm going to wake up any second now, aren't I?
No, this isn't a dream. I'm real.
Not only that's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Faithin
I'm happy to hear that. Don't.
Lord Faithin, the one who saved me in my darkest... You probably don't remember, but... Well...
When?
It's so embarrassing to say all this. Sorry.
No, you're not a bother at all. Thank you for your.
I should be the one thanking you. Sorry to keep babbling like this. I'm sure Anby will be able to manage. She's... But as for Hugo and Lycon...
True, mag-aaway yung dalawang bakla na yan.
Though, not a huge problem.
Right over.
So, kailangan may energy ka para ma-activate mo yung ganun, no? Kailangan ng energy ni ano eh. Ito na, dalawang bakla.
So, we have to...
That's a...
I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are...
What a coincidence. That's just this once. We should trust each...
I have no objection.
Very well. I know you've never fully trusted me, even before it all.
You wanted to speak to me alone?
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another. But you can't tell him what I'm about.
Did something happen with...
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me.
But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him.
What
he bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up. It's all become an integral. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good. Hatred instead of love. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. A curse that fate branded him with.
Huh? Pakaangas ng ano. Ano to? Toyota Hilux na setup, oh. Pakalupit, bro.
I've seen far too many people like that throughout. They struggle with this curse their whole lives. The path of light is narrow and fleeting. And the darkness is filled with such...
Do you mean...
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart. That he won't give it, but he has inherited the seed of evil. I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. So then, Lycon, you must hold his chain tight. To restrain him, and when necessary, to choke.
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time. And that's what's slowing you down. Lycon, I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflower, I would never be.
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you...
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
I believe any path that makes you feel pain must be the wrong one.
Your disgusting sympathies make me sick. Like, there's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me, and that is me.
Narcissist pala si Kuya mo eh.
Great, it worked!
Oh, you're already here, brost.
That was loud. What's happening?
Hold on, everyone.
It's probably multiple ethereals attacking. Just in case.
Vivian, you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lycon, will you? I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor when he gets the
I'd never do that. But if Miss Vivian...
Okay.
Why do you look so nervous?
I've spent so much time by your side. I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a little bit. I might die from this over...
If that's the case, Miss Vivian...
Okay.
So, how does it feel to be...
You had that figured out a while ago.
Sharp as always. But of course, she has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special.
Not only that, you asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for...
I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena.
Serena? Who's that?
I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my host.
Okay.
Vivian really likes you. Whether you're Phaethon or just wise. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. So I hope... I beg you, please keep her safe.
What?
Hang on.
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside someone who will... Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs.
Your beliefs?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore an oath when we started. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life. I stayed true to my father. The man I hated. Stood right before me. I could have ended his life easily. But I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died. All because of him. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened.
Hindi siya yung pumatay.
After that, I
ewan ko lang.
realized sometimes taking...
I understand.
I knew you'd Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands, but you know how it is. In this world, someone has to be. So.
Why apologize?
You're incredibly strong. The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about? Children of Devils. I still haven't found it, but I came across another Turns out, in that story, the children of devils are actually the children of God. Sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind. They should be back soon.
Copy what? Okay, who do we have here?
What is this? It looks...
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken,
It appears to be in hibernation.
if it does wake up, we'll be in...
Wait. Those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like that? That means...
Huh?
There must be at least a dozen of them. These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there and that's not all. These sacrifices, if they make their way into popular...
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice.
What?
It's that annoying old man.
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely, young.
You're from the Ravenlock family.
That face. I heard about what happened to your friend. If only she'd been smarter.
It seems your goal was this sacrifice all along. You've been tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance.
As expected of a Wolf Thyran, you are very perceptive. That's right. All thanks to your ex.
What?
My.
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he said.
Wait, Hugo, what do you...
I made a deal with Mr. Hartman in it, so... Would you kindly step aside and let us have this sack? Of course. You can choose to refuse, but if you...
What did you offer him?
Everything we know about the sacrifice.
But... why?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say no?
No. Impossible. You promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring a little justice to this world. Was all of that just a lie?
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly. They don't even bat an eye.
You...
What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing! Bravo! I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside? My men still have some delicate handiwork to do.
Over my dead body.
Oh, fight.
Hugo, why in the world would you do that?
Instead of wasting your time on idle chatter, why not focus your energy on the battle ahead?
A perfect conduit to your plans will never succeed.
It's useless. Don't you get it? You're not just going against the people in front of you. You're not going against me. Rather, the entire Ravenlock family, even the whole of Tops. There's no chance of victory for you.
Wide open. Off balance.
Ang pakalapit niya pagka ano.
Say no more. You guys are... Hugo, stop standing up. We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice.
Did we? I don't remember. I imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts. You.
What?
I am. Right when you think you've succeeded. Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
You're insane.
You still don't recognize me. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
That's impossible.
I may be an illegitimate child.
Tatay niya?
But I have the same blood flowing in my veins.
I know you. You're
Hindi.
Bastard of his.
My dear uncle, you were never worthy of your position. You may have killed all of my father's other children, but sorry, I am the true.
You're a bastard. You have no right to it.
That's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim.
Edmund? That's impossible. You weaseled your way into...
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family, as long as I'm more competent.
This can't be! You don't know the family.
I know a lot more than you think, including everything that you've done. Just give up. You never even stood a chance.
Damn it.
This was all fake, right? You were just... I actually fell for it. Don't do that again.
Vivian, everything I did was to rightfully inherit the Ravenlock family. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his.
No.
You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sack.
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon. Just like you chose the mayor, I chose Tops. At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests, be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
Why?
I just want to take back what's... If fate is not willing to give me justice, stealing, robbing, lying, or...
Even if it means selling your soul, you know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand...
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu.
If that happens, countless people will die.
I'm sorry it has to be, but I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants, and for a permanent and absolute victory, we must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh. Someone has...
I don't agree. Sounds like some twisted law.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do any. All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles. Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone. Never in the past, not now, and none of it mattered.
But even so, you shouldn't become the kind of person you hate.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're trying to say. But this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. With sharp claws, so I will bloody my hands.
Laban na naman kayong dalawang bakla kayo.
I have you now. What time you need.
Amateurs. Satisfaction.
You forgot Andy, bro.
Flip a switch. Keep focused.
Sorry, that's Andy, bro.
Beg for mercy.
Everything you just said. Is that what you truly believe?
Of course. Are you surprised?
I had never once thought that Mockingbird was a failure.
Conduit.
Our actions, no matter how childish or flawed, must have made their mark on the world. It might have been trivial or foolish, but as long as they had an impact, the things we did are far from meaningless. I'll eliminate any of them!
I don't want it to end like this. There must be another way.
There isn't, Vivian. This is the final lesson I'll impart to you. Those who cannot give up anything. Truth be told, Proxy, I envy you. The world needs people like you.
Fall back. Wide open. A perfect conduit.
I have you now.
My apologies.
Nice one.
All right, you got me. But too bad. I have my own methods.
What are you doing?
Yari ko, wag si Faison, bro.
Make your choice. The sacrifice core or your precious Faithin. I know you took it. Don't forget, I'm the one who taught you that.
Okay, the core is yours. Just leave Lord Faithin alone.
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. This. What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it.
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root.
Oh.
Go on, kill me. If you've got the guts, do it, traitor.
What?
Master Proxy.
Don't worry. I'm fine.
Lord Faithin, I had no idea you...
It's all right. No.
If only I'd noticed sooner. Hugo.
That's a hollow down there. If you need, I can arrange for someone to go in and...
That isn't necessary.
To be frank, I thought you'd hate him for his betrayal.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me. But all these years, Hugo's been like family to me. I believe...
His injuries were so severe. Even before...
I'm terribly sorry, but I must tell you, it is impossible for Hugo to be alive. My hand went through his heart.
Sorry to interrupt everyone, but just so you know, Hartman's gone.
I'm sorry, I was so focused on Master Proxy's safety. I was...
Same, but it doesn't matter. We all know what he did, and he will pay for what
Yes. I'll be reporting all of this to the mayor. Well then.
Another obstacle out of the way. She's going to be pleased about this. May the creator...
Fear, suffering, and that's our Phaethon.
She saw the future of Phaethon, bro. So, pupunta lang pala sa room. Ang dami ah. What about that one? Can I... Wow, tapos na? Oh my goodness. Paano si Anby? Paano yung story ni Anby? Ito, nice one. Para guys, bye-bye. Stop stream muna tayo for today's video hosts. Bye-bye.